Right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Devil 1981. I don't know why this calls it The Devil's Messenger, but if you do the Google query, you'll see the mix-up on one of the feature reviews on IMDb. It's a little obscure. 205 ratings on IMDb, gets a 5.5 out of 10. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I love this flick. Also known as Zemo, part of my Chinese, a hideously ugly witch casts spells on her victims, which turn their insides into snakes and worms. Wait a minute. I thought the fat Chinese auntie was casting the spells, played by Ying Shang Liu. Now it's a hideously ugly witch. What are they talking about here? All right, more like this. Mark of the Devil, Evil Dead, Trap 2, Night of Fear, and Z. Which I guess means devil. I don't know. Here's the featured review on IMDb. Squeezebox, dated February 27, 2003. Ultra gross Chinese horror, includes worm puking. Is this a Taiwan movie? Or is it Hong Kong? I can't tell. Anyways. Oh, it is Hong Kong. Okay. According to this review, it's Hong Kong. Ultra gross Chinese horror includes worm puking. Unrelenting, bizarre Hong Kong horror movie about an ancient curse which causes victims to vomit worms, maggots, and slime. There's a rather convoluted murder mystery as well, but who cares about that? It's gore you want to see, and it's gore that you will get, all you gore hounds. And it's some of the messiest ever to ooze across the screen. There are several scenes of ascending repulsiveness in which a victim flails on the ground as real worms, maggots, centipedes, eels, slime, blood, and blood and pus erupt from their mouths and skin. It's even more disgusting than it sounds. But the strangest thing about this movie is how light and cheery it is between the puking scenes. People laugh right through the park, go to the movies together. And there's an obnoxiously spunky little bellboy named Ding Dong. We like Ding Dong on this channel. And of course, there's a ridiculous dubbing job, which is sure to annihilate any hint of scariness or atmosphere. There's a creepy opening in which a woman is mugged and her face bashed in with a rock, followed by a scene in which a witch cuts open a sick man's stomach and scoops out all the maggots and worms infesting his guts. Yuck. After that, the aforementioned happy-go-lucky nonsense kicks in, and we have to wait a while for the next bout of nastiness. Be prepared to fast forward through the incoherent plot and inane dialogue. We like that on this channel. The Rapists had the same problem. But on this channel, bad dialogue means good movie. But if you're a fan of Asian horror with a concentration on worm puking, this is a movie for you. Worthy of note is the fact that a Muzak version of Billy Joel's A Stranger plays during a bar scene. Hey, Karate Man's back. He's got another recommendation. What's it this time, Karate Man? Guess what I'm reviewing next after this? I'm going to try to get this review in tomorrow morning. There it is. Steven Seagal out for justice. And then next after that, The Hard Truth in 1994. After that, I've got The Crow. Another Karate Man recommendation. I said in my last video, this is the Karate Man channel. I've done two reviews, neither of which were Karate Man movies, but the next two are Karate Man movies. You're just in time for the party. Well, actually, I got to cook dinner in about an hour, so I won't be able to finish Out for Justice, but, well, maybe I can. Maybe I can finish it. Maybe I can finish it before I go to bed tonight. I'm going to get close. I'm going to be close. All right. Well, I hope it's better than his first movie. I didn't like his first movie. Under Siege. That one was horrible. I didn't like Under Siege. Or no, it was excuse me. His first movie was Above the Law. My bad. What am I talking about? Above the Law is the one I didn't like. I gotta have my head examined. Okay. So we're on the Steven Seagal, Brandon Lee edition of my channel, courtesy of the one and only Karate Man, the only person who's in my chat room in the comments section these days. So we do it all for Karate Man here. All right. What do we got? The Hard Truth, 1994. I guess I'll look it up on Netflix. I only have one more month to go with this Netflix stuff. And then I can start recombobulating my my combined list to include one of my choices, my Netflix queue, and my YouTube list. The 1980s and 90s was Seagal's best era, especially the rest of the other action stars. Well, Seagal started in 88, so he got kind of a late start, I guess. But so did Jean-Claude Van Damme. I want to see Jean-Claude Van Damme and Steven Seagal get in a fight. Just like I want to see Don the Dragon Wilson fight with Jean-Claude Van Damme. That would be cool. Anyways, what was I talking about? The Hard Truth, 1994. Well, it's not on Netflix, so I can forget about that. Let's see if it's on YouTube. Full movie. Here we go. Better turn off the sound or I'm going to get a copyright violation. ProMark Entertainment and Spectator Films present a force majeure production of Christine Peterson film. Eric Roberts. No closed caption, but I'm guessing it's in English. Okay, I'll add it to my list, combined list. The Hard Truth. Sounds good. Karate Man says Out for Justice features one of Seagal's most popular one-liners. Anybody seen Richie? Anybody know why Richie did Bobby Lupo? Then later gets in a bar fight. All right. Well, I'm catching up on all these old Karate Man reviews, recommendations from 2-3 years ago. Karate Man's been around that long. And I haven't forgotten about his recommendations. I just got so many of them that I've got to make a combined list of hundreds of movies. I'm going to mix it up a bit next month with my own Psychotronic movie guide selections for Tubi and Amazon Prime. So we're going to temper the Karate Man starting next month. Not that it's going to, after it kills William Forsythe's character, he says, that's for Bobby. All right. We got Steven Seagal coming up. Vladimir Putin's buddy, Steven Seagal. Isn't Steven Seagal like a Russian citizen now? What's he doing these days? I think he's a police officer or something. He's in the police business. He's not making as many movies, although I saw him in Machete. Those are the only two Steven Seagal movies that I've seen: Above the Law and Machete. All right. Well, back when Seagal was a badass. Yeah, he's kind of semi-retired now. He's not doing too many movies these days. And the ones he's making are not as highly rated as the older ones. Which is why Karate Man keeps recommending the older ones. And Adrian mentioned, Adrian was the one who actually recommended Machete. Now he's telling me to watch Machete too. I don't know if Steven Seagal's in that one, but that'll be my third Steven Seagal movie. He was in great shape back then, unlike now. Well, you look at Jean-Claude Van Damme and who's the other guy? Dolph Lundgren. They and Arnold too. They all have man boobs now. That's what you get when you lift weights all those years. Jean-Claude Van Damme lifting weights while he's on cocaine. You start to get man boobs when you're like 50. All right, cool. Well, nice chatting with you, Karate Man. Thanks for the recommendation of The Hard Truth, Eric Roberts. I can tell you're a big-time Eric Roberts fan. Let me scroll down to 469. That's how far down on the list I am. When it comes to adding Karate Man recommendations, I got to go down to 469. All right, here we go. Where am I? All right, 469. I've got I just added Nowhere Man, which is a sci-fi channel television show. And I want to put The Hard Truth in between the Omega Man, which is an Adrian recommendation, and Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, which is also an Adrian recommendation. The Hard Truth, 1994. All right, I better get to Out for Justice because I'm kind of falling a little bit behind on my reviews here. I took a long 2-hour nap this afternoon. I went to get some bacon, some chocolate cake, some chips, and what else did I get? Some soap. I had to get some soap. They got the soap locked up at the Safeway down the street, which is where I had my hubcap stolen in the Safeway parking lot there. They've got the Outland concert going in Goldgate Park. It was loud last night, so I played my my Rain on Top of the Metal Roof YouTube video to help me fall asleep. All right. Well, Van Damme, Dolph, Arnold, and Stallone still are great shape. Actually, I don't know about that. I've seen pictures of their man boobs. At least Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren and Arnold. I don't know about Stallone. Maybe you're right about Stallone. But Seagal is the opposite when it comes to staying in shape. No offense to the Aikido master. Chuck Norris, even though he's 83, still trains to this day, which is pretty cool, but obviously aged a lot. And he's starting to get wrinkles, man. He didn't even smoke cigarettes. He's starting to get wrinkles. Chuck Norris, he's going to live to be 100 like Clint Eastwood. All right, cool. Nice chatting with you. I'll talk to you later. My next one's going to be Out for Justice, but you'll probably be asleep by the time I get around to reviewing it, which is like 3 a.m. my time tomorrow. Laters.